No, Sharkie 66 is here.
Yes.
And what are we doing now?
Chicken. Chickwin.
Chickwin?
Yeah.
What kind of chickwin?
Buffalo chickwin.
Oh, dick.
Yes.
Look, the halogen cooker thing of the jobber. Wingets. And we have something special going on here because what we're going to do is we're going to make the wingets down here at the same time as we have the dishwasher, Wishdosher going. There we go. One of them.
There you go.
Which is hooked up to the Wattmeter. And yes, that's all it pulls is 550 watts to wash your dishes, plus whatever water it used. And I beg my pardon. That's all it uses. I don't know when and if it's going to kick on the heating element for the high temp wash, which you see we have set right there. So I don't know when and if. We're just keeping an eye on that. So while that's running off the thing, which also I have to reset my clock now because I had to unplug it to get the thing in there. We got to defrost the wings in the Panasonic microwave, which we had a video on quite some time ago. Then we're going to start a wash day wash-in. And while that's going, I'm actually going to cook the wings down here, down on the freezer there, where you can see the triple crock pot. And you'll know what that is, of course, if you watch all of my videos, which you should be doing. Look at that. 160 watts, yeah, because what happened was it just drained out the water for the first chooch. You can hear it in there. And it went from, what was it?
465 to that.
To that once it drained out.
That's amazing.
Once it emptied out, that's all the wattage it pulls. Just running kind of idle like that. See, it just got a little more water and you can actually see it go up.
And that 1 watt is for the timer.
Yeah.
Let's see the solenoid valve. So like 12 watts about. And now when the motor starts. Oh wow, it's like barely anything. Now let's see what happens when it
oh yeah, you'll see that
when it picks up pressure.
Oh, so
yeah,
it's going
yeah,
up just a little bit, yeah.
Now it's on normal wash now, so oh, there it goes.
This is really exciting.
It really is.
Wow, look at that.
So the timer went to normal wash now, so I think it's going to do one more without the heating element, then the next one with the heating element.
Maybe. I don't know what it does.
The last rinse will probably definitely use it for sanitization.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah. There it
yeah, now we're up in the 500 range where it was before.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much done with its cavitation bullshit. So now it's going to hover right there. That's it.
Yep.
Okay, we got the chicken in. Just finished its second wash kind. Now it's on the high energy wash. That's over 1,000 watts, and it's just chooching up to speed now. So now we got to see what that's run.
Yeah.
You know what that runs at.
So now the heating elements are definitely on. Yeah.
Come back when it gets up to speed. Okay, so that's about where it sits. It is still taking water, so we guesstimate that the heating element is approximately 750 watts, based on what it was reading before without it on. That's going to chooch down a little bit when the solenoid valve shuts. That, by the way, is running with the microwave on the same circuit. There we go. Oh, actually, that didn't make much difference.
No, probably because it only... Oh, it went down just a tad.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
When the microwave actually stops, that number should go down a little bit as well, because there's going to be more available voltage, so the current will go down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we got about 8 seconds left on the microwave. Let's see how much, if that goes down when it stops.
About 50 watts, almost.
No, wasn't it 1.35 before?
No, just as soon as it shut off, it went to 1.35.
What was it reading before?
1.30.
Oh, so it actually went up.
Yeah, it did go up.
That's odd. It's not supposed to, kind. Ohm's law was wrong. Fuck. All right, I don't know. Oh, enjoy my meal. Well, that's good. It's not cooked. It's just defrosted.
Hey, salmonella. Everyone loves that.
Get it together, Panasonic. What the fuck? You know I chose defrost.
Okay, timer has, no, excuse me, heating element is shut off now. You can see we're back to about 535 watts. And timer has since advanced, it's facing straight up now. So yeah, there you go. It ran for quite a few minutes, so I guess it really takes a while for the water to get up there. But yeah, now the heating element is off and timer's advancing, and it'll just cycle like it normally does. So there you go. Okay, we have ourselves some raw chicken.
Chicken wings. I like to cut the tips off kind like that.
Yeah, but it's still a little frozen, but Jay's know what he's doing.
Yeah, I've done this a few thousand
But, you know,
times.
as usual tradition, everything's going to suck, but hey, you know.
That's how it goes.
Hey, it pays to be consistent.
That's true. So throw the little wingettes over there and
Yeah.
keep chuching. I gotta cut some more.
So
over
pretty
here.
soon I'll get those in the halogen cooker, as I call it.
Right, and we'll show you how that goes when we get into that.
Yep, so finish cutting these up, and then we'll bring them over to there.
It's still frozen, dude.
Okay, as you may notice, we're back at about 1,300 watts, give or take, or like 1,320. And we're now at the rinse portion. So the reason why the coil is on right now is because it helps sanitize your dishes. You know, you want to wash, you want to rinse, and you also sanitize.
Right, and something else I want to point out, the vent was open before venting all that, but look, you can actually see moisture
Yeah, there's moisture
in
inside.
that, and I'm sure it did that since new, and it hasn't bothered it in, you know, what, 20 some odd years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, see, if this was electronic right now, forget it. There'd be all types of shorts, everything. Like the dishwasher explodes, your house burns down. No, I'm sure it's not that bad. But anyway.
Well, if theoretically, like the GEs that burned up.
Yeah, exactly.
It actually is electronical, of course, but it's not Chinametronics. There's no circuit board. It's just fucking switches. Good old American honor.
Yeah. See, very
it.
simple. Switches connects to here, then just by wires goes back to the timer. See,
Right.
very simple.
It's manual. It's the logic is actually built into the timer.
Yeah, the
with
cams
the
and everything,
cams and all that.
Yep.
The logic is there. It knows when to turn on the when to put it into drain, when to put the heating element on, when to do this, when to open the detergent cup, when to open the water valve, when to stop it.
Exactly.
All that stuff. It's all hard coded in there as an actual, almost as if it's a computer program, but it's actually hard-coded in the way of cams.
Exactly.
In the mechanical timer. And the rest allow you just to adjust that.
Adjust that, exactly. So 20-some years later, and this bad boy's still working just as it should. And look,
Right.
not a drip on the floor. Totally dry.
Yep, that's a good thing. With all the
Totally
detergent there.
amazing.
Here's the chicken. 2 layers. I have the extender ring just because it's more handier, double superlatively. But of course that's irrelevant that way. And so the dual layer of chicken in there, some more frozen-y ones on top and all that. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy going. So Sharkie, if you want to go ahead and
Sure.
put that guy on there.
Carefully now.
Right.
Wait, where's the wire? I want to make sure
It's
the wire's
there.
getting
Yeah, it's all there.
like that.
Just
Okay.
put the handle down, set it to 350,
and 30 minutes.
half hour, and Bob's your uncle. Oh, did you see the light?
Yeah,
blink?
the light really blinked right there.
That was nice.
There we go.
Right on. Mechanical controls. We're cooking away. I think this will take a little longer than an hour because some of the stuff is still kind of frozen deep. But we got plenty of time.
Yep, no
Because we're
rush.
going to start a wash day wash-in as well, which is going to be in another video.
Okay, so we're at about 795 to 800 watts. Motor is currently not running, so we are currently in drying mode, and we're using heated dry. Well, the kind of
Yeah, I don't know if you can see. There's actually a little chooch here.
Yeah, the moisture's kind of making the things hard to read, but it's on heated dry, so timer's in drying mode, and so just the coil by itself without the motor is, went down a little bit, so about
Roughly 800 watts.
roughly 800 watts, yeah. So that's how much it does with the coil and without the motor, so there you go. Kind of cool, huh?
Alright, this is a little chicken update as we're chooching along with all that. Chicken is cooking. You can see right in here the liquidy on the chicken is kind of bubbling. And all the dark spots are where the blood and stuff was and that's cooking out. You can actually see right over here more blood and stuff. That's just a good thing. It just says that the thing was alive, you know. I probably didn't cut the joints correctly, but that's how I always do it. I just chop through it till it fucking works, and that's it. and they come out good anyway. Besides, it all cooks out, so, you know, it's au natural and all that. There's a pan full of chicken juice down in there somewhere. And we got about 12 minutes or so left on the timer for this round. Then we got to swap all the chicken around and stuff like that, and we'll keep going. But Jay, cooking with halogen appliances isn't efficient. You should switch to that new technology. You know, cook with CFLs or LEDs. It'll cook much better, much more efficient, Jay. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Go to new technology. Made in China, man. It's good for you. Yeah, it'll poison the fucking chicken is what it'll do. It'll sit out so long under those cold fucking white sterile LEDs that it'll never fucking cook. And where will the heat go? It'll fucking rise out and go right out the fucking machine, and everything underneath will get to, 73 degrees. It'll cook in about 16 days. At which point the bacterium will take care of everything in there. Love that kind. And the chicken is coming right along. You can see the power light right there. There he goes. See that? Cooking up nice. Probably going to be a little more than the 10 minutes on the timer there. I swapped them around. Everything that was on the bottom went on top. Everything that was on top went on the bottom. Because obviously the top ones get done first. And look at the pool of chickenness at the bottom. See that kind? Yeah. As you get older, you find that not eating that stuff is probably better somehow. And the wings just taste fucking fantastic anyway, so why not? You're not going wrong. This part is you got washmatory and another washmatory and chicken all at the same time. And I could run the dishwasher too. And as far as the dryers go, be a little dicey with this guy on the same circuit. It is a 20 amp, so probably it'll do it, but we'll be approaching its maximum capacity. There's the chicken. This is just plain chicken. Nice and crunchy, but not completely crunchy. You know, it's just got like a crunch on one side because that's how it goes. All done, so we'll just take these guys out. In fact, maybe they are a little crunchier, but Sharkie doesn't like that kind too much, but too bad I made it. Maybe it'll be good this time then. Never know.
Maybe. Yeah. If it's not the way Jay usually makes it, there is a chance it could be good.
Yeah, you never know. By the way, I pammed the bowl, you know, with the Aldi equivalent, of course. The reason you do that is because the sauce that you put in there will stain your plastic bowl. If you pam it first, then it doesn't stain. Same thing goes if you make sauce tomate, you know, on the stove all day. You cook the sauce, you know, for the pasta. You do that. If you put it in like a Tupperware later on, when you know, pack everything up after dinner for leftovers or whatever, pam the container first, it won't stick. And it won't stain it. Alrighty. Ready for the sauce. Maybe I'll just shake it quick.
Yeah, just so it's not all
It's been in the
settled.
fridge, you know, but it's fine. And what we do now is squirtle, myrtle, the fertile turtle. We'll just shake.
Yeah, the sauce is
squeeze liberally.
Sauce is the most important part.
That's right. That looks pretty good. I think what we're going to do is just toss that now. No, I'm not going to take the bowl and flip it like you see on Food TV. This isn't Food TV. This is fucking Jay's Bar and Club Jay. This is what you get here. You mix it up like a fucking gentleman with a tongue thing, you know, like this kind. And that way, you don't make a mess. The sauce doesn't splash out all on your nice white apron that you're not wearing anyway because your name is Guy Fieri or Bobby Play. Or Pauly Dean, who I don't think is even on fucking Food Network anymore because, like, she makes too much unhealthy shit. So this is Jay Dean's cooking show right here. Beg my pardon. And just toss the coat. What do you think that looks like there, buddy?
That looks like buffalo chicken wings, my friend.
Any more sauce, or I think we're good? I think it's got enough.
It does. You want it just like a tad more.
We can just do a little squirt more.
Yeah, not the rest of the bottle, obviously, but...
Right, yeah. Of course, my thumb was stuck in the... Yeah, maybe that's about right. That should do.
That should do just fine. Yeah, it looks...
Card. Chuchi, Fanguli, and Fantabulous. And because we didn't forget, I'm remembering to show you now, you can't forget the blue cheese. Still on the Food Club kind, because, you know, whatever. And there we go. All chooched up. Buffalo chicken wings in hood. Love that kind. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit subscribe. Beg your pardon. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.